What's up, El Segundo? After a 2-year hiatus, El Segundo Civic Day is back. Over the course of a couple of days, our high school seniors, who are leaders in their political science courses, they'll be learning a great deal about a career in public service. So let's begin our journey now into the inner workings of local government here in El Segundo.
Yeah, it's a 2-day event, but with a 8-week interim, so we work for 8 weeks at the class. But the first day of the event is introducing the event and having the kids shadow, and all the department heads and the city council and the mayor are here, and the kids divide up and shadow them for the day and learn their jobs and what they do at the city. Then we go back and work in the classroom for a couple of months and build a project. And then we come back for our second day and do a mock city council meeting and present our projects to the city council. And then they consider them for the best project.
I believe the city and the school district have a shared interest in this to allow our students relevant learning in what public service looks like in the city. And so students are enrolled in our political behavior class at El Segundo High School. And as part of that, civic engagement is to take a look at the city. What are the various roles the city plays? What are the departments that encompass the city? And what is possible to bring a real life learning to our students that brings relevance and purpose and meaning to them.
In El Segundo Unified, our goal is to create students that will become active, responsible, engaged global citizens. And it starts here. It starts here in our hometown, and really making a difference in your community, knowing that you can impact it and make it a better place is what we're trying to inspire here.
My role is actually to teach students what we actually do for when we're up there, from preparation to actually execution of the ideas and how we set policy, the things that we look at when we're trying to set policy and make those decisions. So that's kind of the overview of what we're trying to get them to understand. And then kind of give them a whole overview of the city hall, what the departments are, what things look like. So what I'm trying to get across is what we actually do and the reasons why we actually do it. You don't do what's in your best interest, you have to do what's in the best interest of the city itself.
We asked a few of our students what they hope to learn by participating in Civic Day.
We're shadowing Lance Giroux to learn more about the city council and how the city works overall.
I mean, we got to sit in the city hall meeting room before. That was exactly what we needed. I mean, I didn't understand what went through the meeting. We got to sit in the HR, human resources meeting room before. That was in the pre-meeting room for our council people. And I feel like that was just a great experience and environment to learn rather than a high school classroom.
I hope to get better understanding on how policy is created within the city and the community.
I think it's so important for the youth of today because to come and learn about what city government does and what they can accomplish by going into city government. Because these are our future leaders. These are the people that are going to be running our communities 20 years from now.
It's an opportunity for the students to come in conjunction with their class to learn about how local government works. And then we're doing a tour of the facility, and then when they come back, they're actually going to be modeling city council behavior. So these three are going to be involved in participating, I believe in my role as the mayor, to weigh in on an important project. So their colleagues collectively are going to be analyzing Rec Park and what the future of Rec Park should be. And what a perfect group to do that, young folks in town.
Day one of El Segundo Civic Day was a tremendous success. Our high school seniors learned a great deal about the inner workings of local government by shadowing city officials and employees from a wide variety of departments here in the city. Day two of Civic Day saw several groups of students take part in a mock City Hall Council meeting, and each group presented their ideas about how to make improvements to Recreation Park, while many mentors in city government provided direction.
So it's great to see some of the ideas that they have for the rec park space and some of the ways that they want to utilize the space that we have and build onto it as well. So, it's really exciting and it's impressive to see the ideas they've come up with. And hopefully we have some of our future leaders out here in the audience and they'll be leading us into our next generation. So.
Civic Day proved to be educational, challenging, and rewarding, as these students tell us.
We definitely put a lot of time and effort into our project, and we are certainly proud that it came second place. And of course, thanks to Mr. Gast and all the city council members for setting this up.
There are so many great things that people do to help their community and, and to serve their state, serve their country, and make life better for people. And thank you to the city council members. It's just such a great experience, and to be able to work hands-on with the local government and just be civically engaged.
It gave me a lot of insight on how the city council works, and it allowed me to see further into any interest I would have in this career.
Before this, I really never had, a real idea of what local and government was, and this really helped me open my eyes to that, and it's very interesting. I think it's definitely something I want to look forward to and pay more attention to as I become an adult.
All in favor of voting for period 4, raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Done. Period 4 won. 7 votes.
At the end of the day, only one group could win, and that was period 4.
This project is meant to last years and years, and ours definitely does do that with all of our solar panels and drought-resistant plants, as well as the buildings. They're for everyone in the community, not just a certain demographic, and I think that's definitely it.
I did not think we were going to win. That one comment, but I think it was great for us as a group to work together to actually do something.
Thank you, Mr. Gast.
Students tell us their thoughts about working in city government.
I think it's just good to be involved with the community, and you don't necessarily have to be a council member. You can still bring something forward to them or contact them if you have any concerns. So you don't have to be necessarily as involved, but it's really cool to have your ideas be shown to them.
The kids had a lot to do this time, so it was hard managing the class, but the kids really came through, and I'm extremely proud of the 4 projects that were presented today.
The winning team walks away with a couple of rewards.
They get a meal. I was just debating how I can do this because I also offered to buy them all pizza next week. So I got to make the winning class a meal, and they get an automatic A on the project.
And what I was really pleased about was, as a council member, you really have to take your own personal opinions outside because you're representing everybody. And I think everybody that was, all the students that were pretending to be a council member did that and then voted for who they really felt was the best proposal and not just necessarily their proposal. So I was really proud of them, and I think they did a great job.
It was actually an amazing experience. It was a lot of fun. They're extremely engaged, very, very knowledgeable. And there were some incredible ideas that came out. I actually think there was 4 different presentations, and you can take aspects of all 4 of those presentations and combine them into one thing. And I really think it's going to help us push forward on what our plan is for the future.
It's about governance, it's about your community, and what we're doing here is we're building a stronger community. We're demonstrating to students that whether it's El Segundo as their community now, or a future city they may live in, or another community, to be involved, to get involved. Go to a city council meeting, go to those council chambers and share your concerns, reach out to your council people, share your ideas and thoughts, because a city that listens like El Segundo, a community that listens like El Segundo, will only grow.
Civic Day 2022 was a tremendous success, and our students learned a great deal about the inner workings of local government. In case you are wondering, yes, there will be a Civic Day 2023. For now, this session adjourned. For El Segundo Media, I'm Bill Thomas.